Perfect. You might want to slide over a bit.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Hi guys, how's it going? The Admiral's here. But why is the Admiral here? Well, we'll talk about that in just a second. Let me just pull up the thing here. Yeah, slide over a bit. More. Perfect. There we go. There we go.
The chair is kind of low too.
You can raise it up if you want.
Although you're taller than me now.
I know, but raise up the chair a bit. Actually, you can't because the arm.
Yes.
All right, well.
But you're taller than me.
Okay. There we go. All right, John Walker's here. Hey, John, how's it going? Good to see you. So, yeah. Oh, see, this is how the signal looks. Try to clear the image for a second. In here, hold on. Having issues. That's clear for some strange reason. Yeah, that's. Hold on one second. Technical difficulties.
Please stand by.
Yes. It's still kind of shit. But it's better. Oh, there we go. There, it's cleared up. Okay.
It's like when you have to pause when you start watching something on Paramount
Let it
Plus.
buffer. Yeah. So, why are we here? Well, glad you asked. The Admiral and I are going to be doing a trip at the end of October. It's like the Admiral's first away mission. We're going to a galaxy far, far away.
No, we're going to the West Coast.
Called LA. Yeah. So, we are going to be going to LA to do Galaxy's Edge as well as Universal Studios, hanging out with Matt Boardman as well as Aaron Waltke and like maybe Doug Drexler. We have a fun trip planned for October 24th to the 27th. And yeah, we're here today to talk about it. We're going to do like an hour-long live or so. If you guys have any questions for the Admiral, she rarely joins me for these, so now is your chance to, despite everybody wanting you to.
I'm a busy lady. Got shit to do.
She's not that busy.
Oh, you terrible human being.
So Ghost of Q's Left Eyebrow is here. Matthew Lebner says, by the way, loved your cameo in the Commodore's newest fan film. The Commander's newest fan film, and love seeing the USS Foley. Yes, well, there's more of that to come, and not just a still image of me either. There will be more.
Like a president picture up on the wall or something?
No, it was an Elcar's memory database. Joseph says, hello, hi, Captain and Admiral. Hello, Joseph.
Hello.
We have 19 people and 8 likes. Hit that like button, guys. Now's your chance.
True.
So, what do you guys want to talk about in regards to the Admiral being here? Any questions for the Admiral? Let us know. And super chat in. Show your support and your love for the channel and for the Admiral. Sounds like a great unofficial honeymoon. Well, this was our 10-year anniversary year.
Yes.
For marriage, anyway. So, yeah, it's kind of like, I guess, a anniversary trip.
There you go.
Sure. Yeah, we don't really do things like this very often, so we're excited for it.
Yes.
And we wanted to... We're going to go to the Griffith Observatory and the Getty Museum. We got a whole bunch of stuff planned, so we'll see how it goes.
Universal Studios.
Yes, yes. With the awesome Matt Boardman, who is one of our moderators. Yeah, I'm going to meet up with Mark Lawrence as well. We might do a little Trekyards meet up and greet at Universal Studios. We'll see.
I want to see the Harry Potter thing.
Harry Potsmoker. John Walker says, nice to meet you, Admiral. He's new to the channel, but he's like been here for pretty much all my lives since he joined, so. Johnny Steverson, that's awesome. Slave the Space Marine says, permission to come aboard, Captain. Oh, An admiral on the bridge, yes. Mission granted. Well, I should let her say that.
Permission granted.
There you go.
Mm.
So, yeah, end of October.
Yes.
So still like a month away. And, yeah, we'll probably do another live right beforehand as kind of like an official away mission one. But this is just to kind of let you guys know that that's happening. And we will do lives and stuff. I'll probably do a live or two from down there. Yeah. And I'll do a captain's log. I'll film some stuff for a captain's log when I get back.
I'll be his camera gal.
There you go. Mastingo, this isn't Captain Janeway. This is Admiral Foley, Rumdar. Remember Rumdar, the Packlid?
Oh, yes.
Rumdar. Yes. So what do you guys want to talk about? Let me know. Now is the time. And hit the like button. We got 20 people here and only 10 likes. That's like 50%. I can do the math. Oh, now it's down to 15 people. Now I can't do the math. Maybe 75%. I don't know. John Walker says, Admiral, what are your thoughts on the Dederidex class? Captain Foley likes to poke fun at me for loving it so much. So the Romulan Dederidex from TNG.
I like the shape.
She likes the shape.
Well, you can't have everything looking the same. Plus, it's got a very distinct look.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Do you like the color?
Well, yeah. It's pretty.
It's pretty. So she likes it, John. There you go. So she's not gonna,
I think when they all look the same, it looks boring.
she's not going to bust your balls about it.
It's got an interesting silhouette, like I said.
It does.
And it looks mean. Grr.
It's big.
Well, that's the point.
Snowman Frost says, who is more crazy Star Trek fans, Stuart or Samuel?
I don't know. It's a very close race. I guess it all depends on what you're talking about, what aspect, or if one of them is just like really obsessed with an idea or something, and like all of a sudden something a little bit different appears, or it's not exactly like it was back in the day. Sometimes there's a little bit of passionate
Discourse.
yeah, but I was also just gonna say like a diatribe. Yeah, I've heard many rants. I tried to get him to save them for like a rant alert, but at the moment, yeah. But no, so it depends on the situation. It could be the shape of part of the ship. It could be one of the characters or something, but back and forth, because all of a sudden he'll tell me, be like, oh yeah, Samuel's got his like, panties in a bunch over this one, and he doesn't care. And then he'll tell me about something that he's just like, I'm gonna lose my... And then I'll be like, well, what did Samuel say? Oh, Samuel says it's fine. Samuel doesn't know what he's talking about.
Who cares what Samuel says?
Exactly. So yeah, it kind of goes back and forth.
What about you and I? Who's the bigger Star Trek fan?
Well, I would probably say you are, but that's just because you work doing it every day. I don't know, maybe that makes you an expert, not as much of a fan, because I do it just because I love Star Trek.
That's true. And she was more knowledgeable about TNG and DS9 than I was when we first met. So
Yeah, he
probably
hadn't
still
actually watched all of Deep
probably
Space Nine.
still is more knowledgeable at DS9.
Yeah, he hadn't actually watched all of DS9 when we first met, so I'm like, oh, that's gonna fucking change right now. It was like the first thing we had to watch together. Yeah. I said, you're gonna have to just kind of live through the first 3 seasons.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
That's what I tell everybody too. Hold on. Hold on. If they can even hear me. There we go. There. See, now it's nice and clear finally. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Merla says, who would take a bullet for Star Trek?
What?
Who would take a bullet for Star Trek? No one.
No. I want to get shot, period.
Masked Dingo. Love how the Romulans were so upset that the Cerritos didn't cross the neutral zone. They decided to lurk somewhere else. Yes, Sector 86 they decided to go to.
No.
That was hilarious. I'll just do it this way. It's easier.
Ah, there you go.
Mass Dingo says, love how the Romulans were... Oh, I already read that one. Yeah. Snowman Frost. Okay, thanks for the answer. From who's more Star Trek centric?
It all depends.
Tom Casey, $10. Thank you for the super chat, Tom. I've been super busy. Just want to stop by and say hi to you too.
Hi.
Good to see you. Good to see you, Tom. Slade the Space Marine, reroute power to the bandwidth regulators. Yeah, hopefully we got it figured out now. We look a little bit clearer, so that's a good thing.
I'll fuck around with it later this afternoon.
John Walker, which crew do you think could fight off a xenomorph of invasion better? Wow. Probably the DS9 crew.
Yeah, I was gonna say either Deep Space Nine or Voyager.
Voyager, that's a good one.
Well, because species 847, like they're pretty.
8472.
Yeah, 8472, they're pretty badass. And then obviously Deep Space Nine, they kind of dealt with changelings, so and those little fuckers.
Yeah, I might change my answer from DS9 to Voyager. That's a good call.
Those are the two. I'm sorry, but I don't think.
Don't be sorry.
I don't think Captain Picard's. Yeah, no.
All right. Mastingo says, I just finished DS9 with my girlfriend. Second time for me, first for her. She really liked it.
Nice.
Good.
I think I've watched it a lot.
Yeah.
At least 8 times completely through, and I'm being very I'm probably less.
I probably watched it
more.
twice all the way through, honestly.
Probably actually more. My dad used to always ask me every time he'd come sit in the room.
How many times you watch this one, or you see this one?
Yeah, how many times do you see this one already? Like twice, 3 times when I was like a teenager. My dad's like, yeah, give me the remote. That happened more often than not.
ENGO9 says DS9 is awesome. Yes, that's Richard. He's the guy I played Bridge Crew with and Alien Fire Team.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of, Richard, if you're still here, we need to play Crossfire Sierra Squad in VR soon.
Hey, calm down back there.
Oh, they're used to the pug sounds. Raj, greetings, Captain Foley and Admiral Sylvia and fellow Trekyardians. Good to see you, Raj. Merla says, Admiral's Golden Era ranking, TNG, DS9, or Voyager? They're all the same kind of era, but if you had to pick one of those 3, TNG, DS9, or Voyager. That's a mean question.
On what premise? Because that's kind of important. Like, if we're just talking, like, characters and stuff like that, and story development, then it's going to be Deep Space Nine. The arcs were epic. They still had, like, one, like, you always had, like, the A-plot, like, some shit was going down in Funky Town. But then they had the underlying arc that was, like, the B story and shit that was running in the background.
Yeah, they did a good job of mixing serialized with, like, episodic, for sure. Raj asks, how are we doing?
We are good. I could use a coffee. Yeah. Iced coffee.
Yeah. Dan Ben says, in the week it was 36 years since TNG premiere. Oh, I don't know what you mean by that, but is it like...
Oh, this week?
Yeah, that would make sense. Let's see. Slade, the Space Marine, says, I think Kirk could karate chop a xenomorph pretty easily.
Or could you just see, like, Spock, like, a little Vulcan nerve pinch? A little xenomorph just collapsing.
On one of its, like, things protruding from its back. Just yeah. I don't know about a karate chop or, like, a double axe handle.
To the back of the neck?
But maybe a wall jump. Remember, he, like, jumps off the wall.
Diamond cannon.
Uses his... Yes.
Well, it worked on the Gorn. And they're kind of xenomorphy. Well, they are now.
Oh, yeah. Don't even get me started.
See?
Masked Dingo says DS9 had a lot of very interesting character arcs.
They just had great characters, too. Even, like, the one-off characters. Like, the ones that would be, like, a one and done. Like, a one-hit wonder. Those were great too.
They had some great recurring characters like Brunt, FCA.
Then he was Grand Nagus, acting Grand Nagus Brunt. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. DS9 had great characters.
Oh, and Moogie. The whole Ferengi thing.
Moogie. Yeah.
And Zek.
I just wanted him to say inconceivable once. Just once. Yeah.
That actor's just great in general.
Yes. Trekyards says the Admiral's sons on her fleece are quite apt. They remind me of the Masks TNG episode.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that's a great episode, by the way. A lot of people like.
This actually has a hood, too.
A lot of people give it shit, but I like the episode Masks. Exactly. Dan Ben, Patrick wants a Picard movie. He says he's pushing the studio for one slowly. Cool. I would be down.
No, I think that would be great. They need to have more
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah, especially bringing the TNG cast back for another movie would be great. But that's almost not fair because DS9 and Voyager and those guys never got a movie.
That's also true.
But oh wow. Mastingo, wow, 8 times is pretty impressive. It's a great show.
Okay, so when I was a teenager, I had my own room. My dad built it in the basement. And then, like, I'm not talking shabby. No, he did a very good job. He even built me a bathroom. But they put cable downstairs. So I had my little TV, and I had, like, a VCR. And I would set my VCR to record the program. And then I could watch the episode, like, a couple times during the week.
While you were doing homework and stuff. Too.
Yep. Until the next episode came on.
And she has them all pretty much memorized. She can know within the first couple seconds what the episode's all about.
It's from the other room.
It's pretty impressive.
I'll be like, oh, I love this episode. And he's like, what happens in this one? We've only seen 35 seconds. Or like, I'll be like, wait a minute, I know where that scene is. And I'll grab the episode and I'll like find the timestamp. I'll be like, see? He gets all excited. He's like, that's right. I love it.
Match made in heaven, it tells you.
I'm invisible.
Dan Ben says there was a new Star Trek article about Star Trek 4 being back on track. No, it's not. That's absolute bullshit. It's probably a giant freaking robot article or, yeah, don't believe that shit. It's not true. ENG09 says, we definitely do. Sorry, I don't get any from Messenger. It's all fixed now. Good. Well, I will message you and we will maybe do VR tonight if you're available. John Walker, I rewatch DS9 at least every other year. It just feels like home and got me through some dark times.
I actually got a copy, all the DVDs.
Yes.
For like a stupid good price.
How much was it for all seasons?
$45.
Yeah, usually it's like $45 a season. So that was really good.
I know, I'm like, look what I got.
So we got TNG, all of it on DVD, so not Blu-ray. We got TOS on DVD, Blu-ray. Everything.
I figure one day we'll have like a little cottage somewhere. Mm-hmm. And we'll put all those seasons there.
Is the DS9, is it Blu-ray or
no?
No, it's just DVD. Okay.
Did they come out with a Blu-ray edition yet?
No, they didn't actually. Now that I said that,
bastards.
Because they still need to remaster that in Voyager, which hopefully they'll do.
I'm wondering who on your fan list is like near the Los Angeles area.
Yeah, who's near LA or in LA? Let me know right now. Do it. She's wondering.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm going to film him doing silly Star Wars things and shenanigans.
Yes, her first away mission, where she's like part of the team, I guess. It's not really an away mission though. It's a holiday for us, so.
But yeah, we figure you guys want to see him get up to silly shenanigans.
They want to see you get up to silly shenanigans.
What, I have to build a lightsaber now?
Maybe.
What am I going to use it for? Wow. Walk around the neighborhood with the dogs at night and have a light.
Dan Ben, did you see Master Replica release the Lower Deck shuttle? What do you think of the model? Yes, I did see that, and it's fine. It's a cool shuttle.
How big is it?
It's about that long.
Okay.
It's pretty good size.
Are you going to buy it?
No.
Oh.
I'm not really interested in it that much.
I was going to say.
It's all right. It's a shuttle.
We have to wait until the last spawn moves out.
Yeah, that's sooner than later. Raj, I hope the Picard movie gets made, as well as Star Trek Legacy. Legacy is what Terry Matalas wants to do next. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Trek or not, Alien versus Klingon. Who would win? Xenomorph versus the Klingons. That's a good one, actually. I think the Xenomorph would take out a lot of Klingons, but in the end, the Klingons would probably win.
You gotta remember, Xenomorphs aren't, like, they can fight collectively, but they're more like a pack of wolves.
Yeah.
Right? They can, lone fighter, pack fighter. But Klingons, they can communicate better, right?
Well, can they, though?
I'm just saying Xenomorphs are scary because you can't reason with them. They're like creatures. They're instinctual based.
Yeah.
Predator, you can reason with it. Might not win, but at least you have a chance. Although they always seem to like it if you kill one of them. I'm just saying. They're like, yeah, you're cool shit.
My question is, would a batleth, whatever a batleth's made out of, whatever material, actually not dissolve with the acid once they cut through Xenomorph?
Klingon disruptor. Yeah. Ugh.
Grant McGregor says, "Hi, I'm still waking up. What's this about LA? We are going to LA at the end of October. We're going to be going to Galaxy's Edge and Universal Studios and doing a few other things while we're there. We're going to be there for...
I want good tacos.
Yeah.
I want good food.
We're going to be there for almost a week. So, Grant, if you're in the area, let me know.
We should do like a taco day. Or like Mexican food. Something yummy.
I like tacos too.
Swear to God, keep reading.
Astingo, I still say Moogie. Moogie. The way Rom says it. I think we all do, because I read that like that before I finished the...
Moogie's great.
Excelsior's Domain says Darth Wifus. That's great.
That's about right.
Dan Ben, I read an article that if the Legacy show was to go ahead, the Enterprise G would get upgrades. Yes, I read that also. That was from Liz, I forget her last name. That one I take more stock in, but yeah, the whole Enterprise G being the former Titan A is kind of stupid. But, well.
Maybe they just, want to, Riker's, prerogative. He can do what he wants. He's like, I want to call it this.
It's true. Snowman Frost, best Ferengi episode on DS9 was the one with Quark, Rom, and Nog trying to save Moogie from the Dominion.
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness.
With Iggy Pop?
Yes.
Iggy Pop as the...
as fascinating as this all is, if your sons don't show up, I'm gonna have to kill you.
Iggy Pop was great in that role. Oh, my God. Best Vorta ever.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Jeffrey Combs and Wayun, but sorry, Iggy Pop wins that one.
Oh, yeah, and don't get me wrong, Wayun is Wayun.
Yeah.
Right? It's like when he drank the poison, oh my, that is quite poisonous. It's like, oh, we're actually immune to quite many poisons. It's really good being a diplomat. It's like...
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, that episode was great. And then the zombie, Borda,
Yeah.
where they just put electrodes on him, they made him walk. It's terrible.
Raj says, I read about that too. I wonder what upgrades and design changes it will have. Who knows? It'll be something
They'll
better.
have the extra chrome package with the ground effects.
And the carpeting. Put the carpeting in. Wall-to-wall carpeting.
Ooh, will it have carpeting on the walls?
I mean, some Star Trek things do, so yeah.
I was gonna say, because that would be very, like one of those minivans that used to, like, the cargo vans that you'd have, like, the bed and...
Put shade carpeting in.
Yeah, all the way up.
Wenlock says, I wonder if the preservers whole see genetic change on multiple planets to explain why Trek is full of four-head humans. Also explains to why do so many people in Trek look like Jeffrey Combs. Maybe. That's one of the most prominent DNA strands that was out there, I guess.
It's a dominant versus a recessive trait.
Yep. I like it. That was a great episode, too. I like that episode of TNG. Or DS9. What was that? It was TNG. That was TNG.
Which one?
With the one where they find out that all of the
Yes.
species are... related.
And the Cardassians got sucked into it, and
Yep.
the Klingon. Oh yeah, that was great. It could be a recipe for grandmother's biscuits. Because Klingons were like, it's a weapon.
Yeah.
And she kind of looked like, one of the founders. Just saying.
Well, it was the same actress too. So
I know, that's what. Maybe the founders eventually turned into the gooey people. They evolved into goo.
as you do, that rhymes. John Walker says, "Nice. I picked up the entire SG1 series box for like $5 each at a yard sale." Yeah, SG1. She's got Atlantis. I bought her Atlantis, but
Actually, that was a really good deal. It was like $35 or something like that. Blu-ray, all 5 seasons. Now, we do need SG1, which I also got him to watch with me.
yep,
Colonel O'Neill.
yep, yeah, SG1's great.
Oh, and he got me the special edition 1994 Stargate movie, because also fabulous.
All right, Dan Ben says, "I guess upgrades to make it comparable to what an actual Enterprise should be like. They should be bigger, more well armed than the Titan was." Yeah, well, they're not going to upsize the ship.
What if the dogs farted?
I don't think so. I can't smell anything. Shauna Sullivan says, hashtag save Star Trek Prodigy. Yes.
That's sad.
Stupid too. William Wells is here. I met Nana Visitor. She signed my action figure of her.
Nice.
Yeah, she's pretty great, actually.
Yeah, she's down to earth and she likes talking to people.
Yeah.
She's just like a people person.
Although I can't stand her as Kira for like the first like 2-3 seasons. And she gets better. But
Well, she relaxes a little bit.
Project Achieva, I might be next door in Vegas late October, early November.
Oh, there you go.
That's like, what, 4 hours away? Yeah. I don't think we'll make it to Vegas, sadly.
You know what the funniest thing is? We don't like gambling, though.
We don't?
Well, we played $20 each at a video poker machine, but we got a free drink because we were waiting for something.
Yeah.
So we wanted to kill some time, so we figured put $20 in the machine.
Yeah, that's true.
But we got a free beverage.
Excelsior's domain says blood might melt a batleth, though. Well, yeah, the acid blood. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what kind of alloy it's made of. It'd be cool if they were resistant to the acid, but I doubt it.
Disruptor.
She just says disruptor.
Adamantium.
I want to see xenomorphs versus tribbles. That's what I want to see.
It all depends what can do. Can the xenomorph kill faster? Also, could you imagine if a tribble got attacked by a face hugger?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just wondering where the face hugger would take purchase on this thing. Like, it would be like, where the fuck is the gun?
Can you imagine the result, though? Like a fuzzy xenomorph?
And all the mouth opens in the loop.
Or it just starts, like, popping out new xenomorphs out of the things on its back. Kind of like a gremlin. Just born pregnant, just starts, like... Oh, my goodness. Trekyards says, couldn't the Klingon hunter maybe develop a cloaking hunting armor? Cloaking hunting.
Oh, kind of like how the Predators cloak themselves. Yeah, but again, Klingons don't really care. Like, unless they needed it.
Well, see, that's the thing with Klingons. It's all about honor, and I honestly, I don't think that cloaking your ship and attacking without being seen is honorable. But there's a whole argument to be made about that.
Although Klingons versus Xenomorphs, there's no honor. It's an animal that's gone crazy. It's like the Tribbles. They just blew up their home planet. So for them, they're just gonna be like, it's an animal, destroy it.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no honor in trying to like reason with a creature.
Gorgonzola 86, Admiral, sir, stands at attention after slipping in through the door. Imagine door swishing sounds with it. So Gorgonzola's saluting you. At ease.
Gorgonzola.
John Walker, I want to see the Gorn versus Xenomorphs. Yeah.
Wait, which version of the Gorn?
There should only be one. Like the Highlander. ENGO9, I'd love to see some DS9 or Voyager movies. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But everybody's so freaking old now.
Although Deep Space Nine would be interesting because really, it's still doing its thing over there.
Only problem is you can't get Avery Brooks back because he's retired and he's not well. And that would be a shame.
Well, yeah, but who knows? Maybe
There's been talk that Sarah Clofton wants to come back as Jake, and like
Oh yeah, he's
he looks
cool.
like his dad,
Oh, he does.
and they could work something with, you know, Cisco still being in the Celestial Temple. They could do stories with that because he doesn't have to come back in his physical form.
Oh yeah, they could totally like
But
CG him.
there's that too.
AI shit.
So yeah, that would be kind of interesting.
And then a visitor would totally do it.
Yeah. Snowman Frost, who's the most compelling Trek villain? Oh, she's got a good answer for this one. Best Trek villain.
Oh, Kai Wynn.
Yeah, Kai Wynn. Fucking Karen.
Oh yeah, she is. She is a space fucking Karen. But no, seriously, because although Gul Dukat is up there, but he actually believes. At the end, like he believed everything, like that he was like the prophet of the Paw Wraiths. Like he was completely off his rocker.
He also believed he did good things for the
Oh
majority
yeah,
of people.
like he had some cognitive dissonance, like hardcore. But Kai Wynn, she knew exactly what she was doing.
My child.
She was calculating and plotting, right? She would purposely say things to undermine people, right? Her whole goal was to like get Cisco out, right? And even after, like she just like everything she did was for herself, right? Where like I said, Gul Dukat, like crazy motherfucker, but literally he thought he was all that in a bag of chips, right? Like he had his reasons, but he's like, now I'm a great man. They're gonna love me, the Paw Wraiths. They're gonna be wonderful for I'm gonna save the Bajorans. And yeah, no. Yeah. She's crazy.
I would say personally, probably Dukat for me.
Like, don't get me wrong. There's other like baddies and villains and
And-
shit like that. Like the Borg are
And
bad.
it depends what you're
But-
basing that on as well. So there's
Yeah.
But I really love Gul Dukat. I can't stand Kai Wynn. I mean, that probably makes her a better villain because I can't stand her. But hey. Anyway. Mastingo throws in $5 and says, Moogie. Yes. Super chat in, guys. Show your support for the Admiral. I would love to see some super chats.
I need some iced coffee. I need some super chats. I'm gonna order iced coffee or something. Or chicken nuggets.
Dan Ben says, I heard that the Picard Season 3 Blu-ray had alternate shots with the Enterprise D and then something about replacement discs with better visual effects. I haven't heard that. I know there's a special edition of the whole Picard series that's got like a whole bunch of extra stuff in it. That's the first time hearing about that though, Dan. Dan also says, I'm not sure if the entire SG-1 box set comes with the 2 feature-length movies made after the show. I don't think the box set does come with those. I think you gotta buy those separately.
Yeah.
What was it? Arc of Truth and Covenant?
Yeah. And then there's also Continuum.
Continuum, that's the one I meant.
Yeah.
Not Covenant. John Walker got all of Atlantis on DVD for $15 from a friend. I'm not bothering with the Universe. Reminded me too much of Lost. I haven't seen Universe yet. Have you seen any of Universe?
No.
Not yet.
I haven't heard the bestest.
I know, but I've also heard some good things about
I
it.
know. Apparently it's one of those things that if it had its time in
Yeah.
the sun.
Didn't have enough time to mature. I
Like a
guess.
good wine. It didn't have enough time to age properly.
Yeah. Snowman Frost. Apropos TNG's Preserver episode, Klingon captain trying to knock down Data with a head strike. Priceless moment.
Yeah, that was great. He's like, I like how he stands up and like looks over. Yeah, I wouldn't advise that.
Yeah. Mastingo, hilarious. I was also thinking Xenomorph versus Tribble. Dan Ben, we have seen some Klingon weapons break in half. That's true. That's true.
Again, I'm just going with the disruptor thing. They're gonna realize that, acid, burning, blood, whatever. They're gonna be like, yeah, F this. Pew pew.
PNG09 makes a good point. The Klingon Feklar is like the Klingon version of a predator. Yeah, a Feklar versus a Xenomorph. That'd be great.
Feklar. He's the guardian of the underworld.
Yeah, he is. Dan Ben, Babylon 5 did an animated movie with the remaining cast and they're older. Yes, I haven't seen it yet though.
We have Babylon 5 as well.
Mm-hmm. Birth defect. Klingons didn't start with cloaking tech. That was a trade with Romulans where the fledgling UFPs started threatening their borders. Just a thought. Yes, I know.
Oh, yeah.
We did a whole video on the treaty of 2267 between the Romulans and Klingons. Absolutely, they did. Mass Dingo said he needs more quark in his life.
Everybody needs more quark in their life.
Snowman Frost, I wonder if Klingons would have balls to replace Targs with xenomorphs as their pets. Ooh. I could see Klingons having xenomorphs as pets, for sure. Like the one from Alien 3, the dog one.
Ew. Creepy thing.
Not the biggest fan of Alien 3 either. At least the original theatrical cut. There's a better version of it. Director's cut. But
Oh. Alien and Aliens.
Gorgonzola says xenomorph acid will just destroy the animal like Gorn. The adults would only have a chance if they switch to standoff weapons. Merlos says Gul Dukat, of course.
But again, Gul Dukat, like, you look at some of the, like, you know what he reminds me of? Like those cult leaders.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So does Kai Wynn though.
Yeah, but like a different kind of, like the ones who actually think they're gods.
Yeah.
Not just in it for the money or like the adulation they get from all their fans.
Masked Dingo says, yeah, Gul Dukat thought he was right. Wynn knew she was bad, but just wanted power. Very good analysis.
Yeah, she knew better. She's just like, F this, I want it. Where Gul Dukat was like, I'm here to save you. Love me.
Well, the thing I can't stand about Kai Wynn is that, my child.
Well, yeah.
Like, she'll say the snarkiest fucking thing and ends it with my child.
Well, yeah, because again, she's the Reverend Mother.
And it's infuriating. It's like that little...
I know, but you can't lose your temper because then you look bad.
Exactly.
She wants that. I'm telling you, she is a conniving... She knows what she wants. She is going to manipulate people, and she does it with tact. Gul Dukat is... I don't even know. He's just a dick. Well, he's funny. Especially... Okay, now that's the one thing in the first couple of seasons of Deep Space Nine, the Gul Dukat and Cisco back and forth.
Yeah.
When they were, it's like, yeah, when they would communicate back and forth, they would, like Cisco would like hang up on him. Like, yeah, I'm not listening to you.
Well, Gul Dukat, he's also, he's bipolar. He can go from like friendly and nice, thinking he's doing the right thing, to
like a sadistic evil, bastard.
Like that, you know what I mean? Like,
it's an earthquake.
We're gonna get used to it. We're gonna be in LA.
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 Wenlock says the Klingon Empire tends to wear its honor as a mask rather than a principle. Worf's main character journey was reconciling his romantic views on Klingon honor and culture with the reality of it.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I've stated that many times over the years that Worf was more Klingon than most Klingons.
Yeah. Because
he went for the idealized version of what a Klingon honor is. So yeah, absolutely, I agree with that.
I could say something, but then you're gonna get in trouble.
I don't get in trouble.
I was gonna say it's like those super ultra Christians.
No, I don't get in trouble. Don't say that.
Yeah, I see. I was telling you, you're not gonna have the evangelical vote now. The Midwest.
Sorry if you're from the Midwest.
No, that's like the politics, right?
Yeah.
You need like everybody from you need to vote from the Midwest. That's very important.
Masked Dingo says the Bajorans were like my children. Dukat. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. He was not right in the coconut. That coconut was cracked.
New Yorker in Vegas, Dukat is the greatest leader in galactic history. I mean antagonist. Merlos says, or Gul Madrid. Madrid.
No, you know what I was just thinking? Remember when Gul Dukat started the cult of the paw race on Empok Nor?
Yes.
Yeah, and he kidnapped Major Kira. Like again, he started a cult. They were painting a mural with him. Like he went.
That's very.
And then he wanted to give everybody poison. It was Jonestown.
It's very Heaven's Gate or Jonestown.
Yeah, they're after us. We can't be here anymore. We have to go.
Birth defect says Tom Hardy was the best villain. LOL. John Walker, $2. $2 super chat just for the Admiral.
That's for my iced coffee.
Yeah. We'll have
Or
a-
chicken nuggets.
Ooh, chicken nuggets.
I haven't had chicken nuggets in forever.
Yes. Raj says, I have to go. It has been a fun live stream. See you all later. Live long and prosper. See you later, Raj. Live long and prosper. New Yorker in Vegas. The alternate shot in the Star Trek Picard Season 3 is the opening shot of the Enterprise D in The Last Generation. The shot we got in the IMAX screening and in the US Canada was different from what Europe originally saw. Oh yeah, the warp shot. There's a different warp shot that was shown in Europe, yeah. And I've seen that one.
Is it better?
It's better.
Oh, it's everything better in Europe.
Dan Ben says the actress from The Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett was in Stargate Universe. Fennec what the hell's her name? Fennec Shant.
You gotta love the Star Wars names. They're great, aren't they? It's like fucking elvish or weird shit names you'd find in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. John Walker, in Strange New Worlds, when they show the soaring room, are those skinny things on the walls supposed to be batless? Oh, when they show the sparring room, I think you meant. Yeah, that's a good question. They're similar in design. They could be something like that. Or they could just be a different take on just a
You have a batleth.
bladed weapon. I do have a batleth.
It's a foam one, so you can actually hit somebody with it.
But it looks real though.
I wouldn't recommend hitting anybody with it.
It still hurt.
But it doesn't weigh 180 pounds.
Yeah.
Although if you made it out of titanium, it would be lighter, I think. But holy fuck expensive. And who wants to build a thing out of titanium? You need like a special machine.
Yeah. Dan Ben, the actor who plays Colonel Young in Stargate Universe, was in the Star Trek Voyager Season 5 as the tree character for Naomi Wildman holodeck program. Flatter. No.
Trevis.
Trevis was but the Flatter was
It was the
program.
Flatter program.
Yeah.
Do you know at the time it was the Crown, but now he's the king, but the Crown, at the time he was the Crown Prince of Jordan, was in an episode of Star Trek Voyager.
I knew this.
He wore a science officer uniform.
You know it too.
Badass.
Yeah. Moving on.
If I was just like that famous, I would be like, yep, walk on roll, please.
Dan Ben, Stargate SG-1 Children of the Gods pilot has a director's cut DVD 2009.
Oh, is that the one with the boobs?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. We know about the boob one. I showed him the boobs.
Kevin Scott says, what's the conversation? Whatever you guys want to talk about.
We're going to LA.
We're just saying that we're going to LA the end of October and
If you're near LA.
going on a bit of a away mission with the Admiral, so we're just talking
I'm
about
going to
that.
film him do shenanigans.
Snowman Frost, apropos, the most compelling villain. I propose compromise. Kai and Ducat duo.
Well, yeah, they did kind of become a duo at the end.
Angel. Fuck off. That was just stupid. Can you not tell that this man is fucking Ducat?
Look, they can't figure out that Clark Kent is Superman because of the stupid glasses and the curl. So let's not.
She eventually did figure it out, but my God, I was so frustrating. That whole thing of him becoming Bajoran was just stupid. It was just dumb.
Okay, the best part was, you could tell that there was something not right with him because of that situation. And even Damar was kind of like, oh, fuck. I need to drink more or I need to drink less. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. He's like, okay, dude, buddy, you just saved my bacon and I love you. You're my boss, but...
Damar was great. Damar had a good character arc. Being an alcoholic to cleaning himself up at the end. And
then dying for Cardassian.
Yeah, Damar was great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. ENGO9 says, that's why I love playing Aliens Fire Team. I love mowing down Xenomorphs. Yes, that is so fun.
Is that the one you play and you swear?
I swear all the time in games. All the games.
True.
It could be a game about painting and I'd still swear.
This is also true.
John Walker says, can't speak for the rest of the Midwest, but here in Indiana, the main debate is between red tractor, Farmall, or green tractor, John Deere.
No Kubotas.
Or what about International?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
You have an electric lawnmower because you don't want one of those old school.
Yeah. Not a band account. Is it true Ducat's actor said Ducat and Kira should have been a couple? Yeah, probably.
Although creepy that he hooked up with her mom.
Yeah.
That gave it a bit of a twist, and she's just like, yeah, I'm, which makes it even creepier if you know that, and then you go back to when you first start seeing them from the beginning, and it's like, oh, dude, and you knew you had her mom.
Kira wasn't his daughter though? Was
No,
it?
no, no, no. She
Okay.
would have had a spoon on her head.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's like Zial.
Yeah, Zial was, but could it be that Zial was Kira's sister?
That would make sense.
But like I said, the ick factor of the guy like manipulating and like shagging that with your mom, and now he's trying to be all like, hey, no, 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 no. That makes it even.
Not a bad to count. Chances they resurrect my Captain Shaw. He's too cute to die. I need him. Yeah, there's lots of different ways that they could bring back Shaw, which
Dude, how many times does fucking Palpatine come back?
Palpatine returned somehow.
Exactly. Just there you go.
Shaw, yeah, Terry Matalas made it so there's many ways they could bring Shaw back. So don't worry, Shaw will come back if there's a Star Trek Legacy. Sebastian puts in €5 and says, some love for the Admiral and a Predator question. See chat. Too long for here. He says, what are your thoughts on the Vietnamese set producer film? What are your thoughts on the Vietnam set Predator film involving U.S. soldiers, tigers, rock apes, not to mention Viet Cong? The fan film. It's a fan film on YouTube. It's pretty good. She hasn't seen it. She's more of an Aliens fan. I'm more of the Predator fan, so I've seen the Predator stuff.
But when they have those Alien versus Predator movies, then obviously common ground.
Yeah. I think it's pretty good, actually. I really enjoyed it. It's for fan film. It was really good.
Were they actually in Vietnam finally?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Gorgonzola 86. I thought those were training dull batless. I am more interested in other things that were supposed to be training Usan Tours. I don't know what that means, but okay. I'm thinking about making myself a display mechleth from aluminum, but I may go a little overboard with decor as I would not be able what? I'm still a goldsmith. Nice.
Oh, that's cool. So you know how to work with metal at least.
Yeah. Not a band account throws in $2. What class would the USS John Diefenbaker be in the 2500s?
Every time I hear like John Diefenbaker, I think of the dog.
Diefenbaker from
Due South.
Due South, yeah. It would probably be a Parliament class. From Lower Decks. That's my guess. I'm actually related to John Diefenbaker somehow on my mom's side. Very distant relation, but yes.
I'm related to Charlemagne.
I know. Isn't that awesome?
My grandfather. He had an obsession.
Did the whole family tree and everything. Mastingo, ha ha ha, yeah, now how she didn't know about it was Ducat was really hard to believe.
Dude, Clark Kent, Superman.
The voice though. It's Clark Kent,
That's
Superman
true, because there was a lot of times when he would announce, like, yep, we're having to kill this whole village because you Bajorans can't figure your shit out and stop.
Maybe it just shows that secretly, subconsciously, she was in love with Ducat.
Oh, that makes it even weirder.
And she's like, this guy kind of, it's, yeah. I do. Yeah.
That whole, again, the dynamic, Ducat is, yeah.
Snowman Frost asks, which Trek character had the best redemption arc? I was going to say Dumar is really good. Best redemption arc. There's been quite a few good ones, I suppose. I just can't think of any offhand. There's been captains that have gone a little rogue and then at the end...
Have come back?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of anything specifically.
Yeah, I was going to say Tom Paris.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, well, technically 7 of 9 had a pretty good redemption arc.
Yeah.
She once was Borg.
That's true. Mastingo, Damar did have a good arc when he threw the booze at the mirror. You know he hit rock bottom.
Kanar.
Yes. Of how Kanar is sometimes thick, sometimes not.
Depending on how, ew,
On its vintage, I
yes.
guess.
Fish oil.
Fish juice, yeah.
Ugh.
Kevin Scott 76. If Mike McMahon did the very short treks, they would have been better. Yes, but Mike McMahon's doing good animated Trek as it is, so it's fine.
I know people who are watching it who don't watch any other Star Trek.
Not very short treks, so they're watching Lower Decks.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Because I hope you're not watching very short treks. If you're not a Star Trek
that's
fan.
no. God, even Star Trek fans are like, that's cringy.
Ian Geo9 says we both swear playing anything. That's true. And he's from Newfoundland, so he swears like a newfie.
Wait, is he a city kid or a bay kid?
We've talked about this. I think he's a city kid.
Right, he's from
think. Let me know.
Is he
Ian
from
Geo9.
St. John's?
No.
Then he's a bay kid.
Mass Dingo says, sounds like we might need a dedicated DS9 chat with the Admiral.
Oh, hang on.
Oh.
Hello? Okay, thanks. Bye.
Your delivery's on its way.
My delivery's on its way. God, I love this country. Where were we?
She's getting weed delivered to the door.
Don't tell people.
Where were we?
It could have been
What did we
chicken
say?
nuggets.
Sam is here. He says, love you guys. Gorgonzola says, Damar turned into badass William Wallace-like character once the Jem'Hadar blew up all the Kanar wineries. Sam says, hashtag Admiral drink. You don't have drinks.
I have mist. I have plant mist. Spray bottle.
I now require mist.
No, the little spray bottle. I actually have the spray bottle too.
Oh, yeah. I now require mist. Let's see. Somehow Shaw returned. No! Yeah. Mastingo. Shaw went to the Black Mountain and won against the three faceless apparitions of his father. Yeah. There'll be a Black Mountain reference when Shaw comes back. Sebastian, I wasn't aware the Predator film was set in Vietnam. I don't think it was. It was set. I can't remember exactly where. They say it in the film, but there's a fan film, Predator fan film that's set there.
You mean Cambodia?
Was it Cambodia?
Well, during the Vietnam War, the Cambodia was a quick and easy way to cut through from the north to the south. I didn't know that.
Where the fuck would I know that?
Well, how the fuck do I know that?
I don't know, but is that where the movie takes place? That's
I
what
think
we're talking
so.
about. I don't think so.
I'm probably wrong.
But they say it in the film. Somebody find out for me. John Walker, is the Black Mountain a thing or just a Lower Decks joke? Lower Decks joke so far, but it's been referenced like 3 or 4 times now. When Shax died, when he returned, he said he saw the Black Mountain. And we saw it when Boimler died, and it was referenced at least one other time. It ties in with the Great Koala.
You don't want to see a koala wet, though.
Yeah, they're terrifying. Trek or not, in Europe, a lot of people can trace their ancestry to royals at some point because they couldn't control themselves. It's true.
I know, but that was the one my grandfather was like, yeah, that's the one that matters.
Yeah. DS9 Season 1 final win says, the prophets have spoken to me through the orbs. Emissary. Then in Season 7 tells Kira that they have never spoke to her and she hasn't had an experience. Yeah, well, she lied. She wanted to be special and have the orbs have spoke to her, and she never had that happen. And she's jealous of everybody else that has had the experience. Ghost of Q's left eyebrow. Admiral, I too am descended from Charlemagne's line. You guys are related.
I did my ancestry. Like, we did Ancestry DNA. Fucking boring. I am...
Do you white bread?
Oh, God, yeah. Like, nothing cool. I thought maybe Egyptian or Middle Eastern or something. Nope. Actually, it even tells you what, like, specifically what province
It's just like Croatia.
Actually, no, it was like Dalmatia. Like, it
Yeah,
actually went
yeah.
really far down.
Mine was
And then the other half is primarily like 90% German. And I'm
Yeah.
like, well, yup.
Mine was boring too. It was just Irish and German and a little bit of Norwegian.
Well, yeah, but that's like the Vikings.
Yeah, I know.
They would go, the Norsemen would go Viking. Sorry, it's a verb.
Mastingo says Ro Laren had a good redemption. I hate Ro
Oh, he
Laren.
was always, see,
Fuck that bitch.
remember how we were talking earlier about who's more like Star Trek crazy and everything? This is one of those situations that we don't talk about it.
She's an awful character and just no. She's even worse than BSG as Admiral Kane. She's just a cunt. Not a bad account. Ducat protected the Bajoran people in so many ways, nurtured them, but is there even one statue in his honor?
No, that's what I mean. Like, he's not quite all there. Might have been all the Kanar.
He was trying to help them, though.
Yes, yeah, I could have killed 10,000. I only killed 2,000. That's love. That's the love of the people. They're like children. Had to beat them.
John Walker. Is Ransom from Lower Decks related to Captain Ransom from Voyager? Not that we've heard so far, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Wouldn't that be great? His dad was my dad got lost, disappeared.
Went crazy, started killing this.
Started killing and sucking the bones out of these.
Moopsie.
Oopsie. Actually, so there's a guy at my work, his name is Tolu, and now we just every time we come in the room, we just Moopsie.
Moopsie. Patrick, say Captain, hey Admiral, I'm late again. I will report for court martial. Nah, it's okay, you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Wenlock, it was very short, but Ron Suter had a good redemption. Oh yeah, Suter. Lon Suter. He went out doing the right thing, but at no point did they whitewash anything he'd previously done. Yes,
That's true.
I would say that is one of the
Oh,
better
and
ones
man,
for sure.
Cisco, he fucking hated Suter.
No.
No, not Suter. Oh, sorry. Suter was the
thinking-
Bajoran who, so the Beta Z
That's
who.
the serial killer.
Yeah.
You're thinking Eddington.
Oh, yeah. Eddington. Oh, my God. That was.
Eddington was just a dick, but he was Canadian. So.
My lucky loony.
Yeah.
No, Eddington could get under Cisco's skin.
Yeah.
But yeah, Suter was.
Good redemption arc, yes.
Okay, so Suter was crazy. Like, again, he wasn't in Starfleet. He was Maquis because he couldn't get into Starfleet because, my God, that man could not pass a psychological evaluation to save life. He was a Beta Z who had no power.
I think he could have passed it. I think he was clever enough to
You
do
think he
so.
was he wasn't
Yeah.
a psychopath? He was a sociopath.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like he wasn't like I'm a great person from the beginning. Like he was a little broken to begin with.
Dan Ben says, I like the holograms, very short trek. Yes, holograms all the way down, written by Aaron Welke.
That's
Fantastic.
funny. That was funny.
That's
That was like when and then Neelix's like, that's enough of those silly stories. Like,
Not a band account. Why does Paramount hate Star Trek fans? Very short trek proves it.
it's not that Paramount hates Star Trek fans. Paramount just likes money and will do anything to make money.
Yeah. Ian Geo9 says, I'm a city kid that talks like a bay kid. LOL.
Okay. So he is from St. John. St. John's.
He's not from Dildo. We saw a girl wearing a Dildo shirt yesterday. We're like, are you from there? She's like, no, I visited there. She has somebody that we're related to. I've got Dildo shirts from Dildo, Newfoundland, because our buddy Dan is from there.
Oh, it was great.
I got a Captain Dildo shirt.
So he's like, oh, the one shirt's the wrong size. And he's like, okay, I'll get you another one. He's like, I feel bad. Like, I don't want you to have to, order this. And he goes, nah, it's okay. My cousin, runs the gift shop in town. That's
Yeah.
like, oh,
I'm in
okay.
charge of the Dildo gift shop. Sweet. Anyway, Kevin Scott says, best redemption arc, Garrick from DS9. There's no redemption needed, I don't think, for Garrick.
Garrick is just Garrick. Garrick is unapologetically Garrick. He's just like, yeah. Although you don't know Garrick. Nobody actually, knows him, I think.
Yeah, Garrick's great.
He's on a whole other level. That man could, that character could have its own show.
And Dan Ben says, delivery on a Sunday? Yes. Not only just a delivery, but Weed. Canada.
They could have been chicken nuggets. Nobody knows.
Which we can also get delivered on a Sunday.
This is also true.
LOL. Plant mist.
Yeah.
James Mick says, how many studies or man caves do you have? Well, this is the library,
But
is also,
I use this primarily.
which is also her office for work from home. I've got the ready room next to this one, and then downstairs is my work area. Now, eventually, the ready room is going to become her office. This is just going to be the library. We're going to add another couple bookshelves where her desk is. And then all my stuff from the ready room and everything is going to be downstairs where we currently have our bedroom now. It's a long story.
It's an epic tale. There you go. Maybe someone will want to see like the whole Reno blog.
I'll be doing videos during that for sure.
That's true.
Trekyards says, it's the weed. It's giving her powers to know things.
About chicken nuggets?
Olivia Julius puts in $2. Says, wow, Sam, you look great. He does. I've upgraded Sam. Excelsier's Domain says, I did, LOL, when they 2D'd Strange New Worlds. You did what? Enjoy? I think you're talking about the animation in Strange New Worlds.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Like that whole back and forth between like Strange New Worlds and Lower Decks was fantastic.
Reliant says, Lita Alexander, the ultimate telepath. Lyta. I don't know what you mean by that. Mastingo says, oh no, I hit a nerve. I still love you. What did you say that?
Was it Rolaren?
I asked about the Black Mountain.
I'm betting it was something about Rolaren.
It was probably the roller.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We'll get confirmation in a second. Don't
Yeah.
get lost in your...
That's okay. Gorgonzola says, mostly Irish and German. Checking that would have been easy. If you could eat potatoes for a whole week, check. In a row without being culinary bored, you are either Irish or German or both. No need for DNA. Yeah, exactly.
It's true. When we get like our different meal kits, he does like a good potato side to it.
Yeah, I can eat mashed potatoes.
I know, but you've been doing really good with like the salads and stuff like that and the grilled vegetables and rice.
The biggest indicator that I'm Irish and German is that everything must be done perfectly tomorrow. It's true. Oh my goodness. Dan Ben, do you think you will like the Ahsoka TV finale and they will announce the next thing in the credits or online before the episode?
Spoilers?
They'll announce whatever later, but yeah, I think it's gonna be no matter what, it's gonna be a cliffhanger and it's gonna piss me off. But so far, I've really been enjoying Ahsoka.
He does not like a cliffhanger.
AJ Canada Pictures, but Eddington was the most loyal man Cisco ever met.
That's true. Although his loyalty would shift from the Federation to the Maquis, but Eddington was great.
Eddington was great, and he's the same guy. He's the main actor from Crow. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, with the fire.
When I with the what the hell's that called now? God damn it! The Clave.
The Clave,
Glaive.
yes.
Is it
The Glaive? The Glaive?
the Glaive?
The Glaive.
Yeah, yeah. When I realized that, I'm like, the fuck.
Yeah, no, I was the one that pointed it out, and you're just like, wait a minute. You have to pause the movie, and you have to take a moment, and you're like, oh my god, it's Eddington. And then he couldn't watch the rest of the movie.
Because we were watching the movie, and I'm like, this guy looks really familiar. What the fuck is he from? And
But
of course,
he has hair.
when we do that, one of us will go on IMDb and check, and she's like, you'll never believe it. I'm like, what? DS9. And I'm like, okay, who the fuck was he in DS? Eddington. I'm like, no!
Pause the movie.
You then get a side-by-side comparison of oh my god. Yeah. Crazy shit, I'm telling you. Snowman Frost, who would outsmart the other? Garrick Odo or Odo Garrick?
That's like a dance. They've done that a few times. But again,
I mean, Garrick tortured Odo, man.
yeah, and got him to reveal a secret. Not what he was hoping for, but a very passionate, deep, dark secret.
Which I didn't like that part, by the way.
I know you don't like torture.
Nah, not cool.
Not cool, Garrick.
Not a band account. Wei 6 redemption arc when he dies. When he dies worshiping Odo.
Yeah, it's true in the shuttlecraft and everything like that. Okay, yeah. So which Wayoon had a good? Which one had a bad one? Which one had a good one? Too many Wayoons.
Yeah, that was a good one. Dan says books, books, and more books. Books, books, and beyond. Yeah, pretty much. Mastingo. Yes, LOL, it was Row.
I told you. Don't say the name.
Row, row, row your boat right out of my live chat.
No.
I'm just kidding. We love you, Mastingo. Excelsior's Domain. Reliance sneaking a Babylon 5 reference in. Must have missed that. Olivia Julius, though, $5. Sylvia, are you here against your will? Blink twice if you need us to call the Mounties.
No, I'm here because I was promised chicken nuggets.
There was no such promise made. She just mentioned it a few times during this live now.
'Cause I'm
So it's going to be a thing now later that I need to get chicken nuggets.
It's true. It's like subliminal messaging.
Oh my god. Dan Ben. Wei Yun, when one dies, does the clone have the memories of the previous one? The previous one?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like they're like a fresh, brand new Wayoon, fresh out of the package.
Olivia says, any word on which and when the next Star Trek season will be now that the writer's strike is over? Rumor is that Discovery Season 5 will probably be in the spring, maybe March. But it'll be definitely 2024 for that. And Lower Decks will still be going ahead. So, yeah, no real confirmation, but I'm assuming probably March. Excelsior's Domain. Wait, Eddington was the hero from Krull? Right! Go look! You'll
He's got hair. He's got hair.
You'll be amazed. Yeah.
It was funny because he really wanted to watch this movie because he really liked the movie. And he's like, I watched this shit back in the 80s. Like, we got to watch this.
Yeah, it's good shit. I hate that the Lindsay, I forget her name. The actress was dubbed over, though. She had a British accent, and they dubbed her over with an American accent. She's in Without a Clue. She's the lady from Without a Clue with Michael Caine and Ben Kingsley. Anyway, Dan Ban, Mandalorian announced the Book of Boba Fett in the end credits, and once they posted online, one of the shows was getting another season before its finale. Yeah, they might do something like that for sure. There will be a post-credit scene, I'm almost guaranteeing, for the last Ahsoka episode of some kind.
And cliffhanger.
We're just over an hour. We should probably go, right?
Well, yeah, because you got to go get chicken nuggets.
Jesus Christ, let's see if there's any comments here. Wenlock says, I'm speechless. Eddington is Corwin? Mind blown. Right? Look it up.
This is like a whole, this is a whole discussion point at this thing.
We drop those knowledge bombs. All right, we're going to call it there, I think. Hypno Amber just showed up and says, hello, Admiral.
Hello.
You know who Hypno Amber is.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Without a Clue is a great film, yes. Lynset Anthony. Yes, that's her. She's a sweetheart, and they dubbed over her voice because it had a British accent, which sounds so much better, but whatever.
Why is that a problem?
Why is it a problem that they dubbed over her voice?
No, why is it a problem that she had a British accent?
Because they didn't want any kind of accents in the movie, but America itself is an accent.
Well, yeah.
I know. Don't get me started.
Okay.
Because the lead and her would have different accents, and it didn't make sense.
Dude, you know how many people I work with who sound different?
What? People aren't allowed to sound different or be different. What the hell?
Right? Just go into one of my family get-togethers.
Jeez. And on that note, I think we'll call it there. We have a delivery coming, and I guess I gotta get chicken nuggets. So thank you everybody for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and we'll be doing another live, me and her, at some point. Maybe next weekend. I don't know. This has been fun.
Yes, but then we could actually do like a drinking one and people can pay for shots so I can get drunk in LA.
I don't know. We're gonna be too tired in LA. The last thing we
drink.
want to do is get drunk as well.
That's true.
But maybe when we get back, we can talk about the trip.
And get drunk.
Yeah. We should do a drunk yards with the Admiral, is what we're saying.
Nah.
Olivia Julia throws in $2 for chicken nuggets. McDelivery, yeah. Anyway, on that note, thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you.
Everyone's sending little cheeky noodles.
I know. And I'll see you at some point soon. But thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us, by the way. For joining me.
I was gonna say who's
Well,
the us?
they're always here.
Oh,
I turn on this magic box, and all these people are here to talk to me.
your fat pug is snoring or farting. I'm not sure what.
It's fine.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Captain Foley.
Admiral
Sylvia.
Admiral Sylvia.
Signing off until next time. Bye,
I don't know
guys.
how to do the sign off properly. I'm sorry.